Hello everybody, my name is Bryce, aka DubsNotSubs, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be reviewing Volume 1 of Blue Lock. It has come out on digital for English legally for the first time today, March 16th. I think that is when this is going up, and I really hope it does, because otherwise I'm going to look like a dang old fool. But anyway, let's get into what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and what I overall think of this series. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we get into this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It lets me know that you guys enjoy this type of content, and it makes me want to make more like it, and lets me know what you guys like, and what I should make for you guys. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. So this story follows Asagi, but that's not where it starts. What it starts is in the conference room of the national soccer team for Japan, where they're trying to figure out how they can win a championship because they have recently lost another one. So what they devise up as a plan is to try to find the world's best striker, because what they lack is an apex predator, the top of the line killer for the soccer teams. And instead of, I don't know, just like, you know, letting one come up naturally, they decide to start a new training program called Blue Lock that allows the 300 top players in all of Japan to compete to become the best striker for Japan's next national team, so they can get a championship finally, because fuck the morals, we're getting that championship. But then we get to see Asagi, who is a no-name soccer player, and he gets introduced into this thing and just kind of like thrown in there. Everyone's confused when they first get to see this giant meeting and meet this mysterious guy who just keeps telling them about becoming the best striker, what is being the best striker is about, the problem with Japan's national team and everything like that. So they end up going in. The people who choose to stay, stay, and the people who leave, leave. And what happens is we get to see the first little snippet of what Blue Lock is truly about, is by a simple game of hot potato. Now they have to kick the ball around and try not to be the last person with a ball, or with one ball. There's only one ball, and each group is like sectioned off. There's a lot that gets into it, but basically they fight it out. Asagi has the final second to either just dodge it and then win, or decide to kick it at the best player in the room, and he takes it, instinct on, kicking it right at the person who is the best in the room. This guy freaks out because he's previously acting like a nice person. We get to see kind of the real personality behind this guy, and not this just like nice facade that he puts on. So that basically is how the story goes. This is a soccer death game, so to speak, but instead of anyone dying, you just don't get picked for the team. You're gonna be the last picked, and not even the last picked, you're not even gonna be there. You're not gonna be allowed to ever try out for Japan's national team ever. You'll be permanently banned. In their words, that is what's gonna happen if you join the program and you don't make it. But anyway, the art itself in the story is one of the best parts about it. This is by the creator of As the Gods Will Season 2, which I know a lot more about than this series, obviously only starting it now. But this series is so much fun and so unique, and As the Gods Will was very unique, so it made me really want to check out this series, because that is just more of your traditional death game, which is a very enjoyable actual series. So if you want to check out a death game and more of a actual, like, people are dying and high school kids are getting, like, their heads chopped off and crazy stuff like that, and even worse, to be honest, then go check out As the Gods Will. I do recommend that series. That's a very good death game. Better than the other one I made a video about. But I'm getting sidetracked. This series art is just so amazing. It's so good, so unique. I love the faces on the players. I love the intensity of these scenes and how crazy they make soccer look, and how intense that they make soccer look, because I'm going to be honest, I don't care about soccer. I have never been a huge soccer fan. I played a couple times in high school. It was fun playing it. I've never watched it. I find watching the sport very boring. But they make soccer an extremely entertaining sport for even me, someone who doesn't personally enjoy watching soccer. It's very enjoyable, very action-packed, very awesome. The characters are all unique. They're all striving for this #1 spot, and it's really awesome to see how they try to get to their spot. The story so far is paced very well. It's very entertaining. It's very suspenseful. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how they're going to react. Every character is very selfish in and of their own personality, and the story just follows that perfectly. It really makes sure the characters stay fresh and unique, and they're very, very entertaining throughout the first volume and the little bit ahead that I've read. The characters themselves are all unique. They all have their own little, like, trope to them. You got the mad dogs. You got the guy who's not confident, but has that killer instinct, which is, you know, just the main character's trope for most of these, who is, like, secretly the best player, but they have to learn and discover that themselves. And then you have, like, the sleepy character, the nonchalant character, like all the other character tropes that you can imagine, with some unique ones thrown on top of it. And it's very entertaining. It's very cool, and I very much enjoy it. And it's a nice little spin on the death game, where it's like about playing soccer and becoming the best soccer player, instead of, you know, you're gonna die if you don't beat this challenge. So it's a little bit cool to, like, you know, change it up a little bit and still stay home to his roots of that. Also, he made Jagan, I can't pronounce it right, but if you know that series too, he made that too. I forgot to mention that. Overall, I love this series. I cannot wait to see where the future of this goes. I can't wait to see Asagi develop into a better player and watch him develop these instincts into more of an every time thing instead of struggling with activating them only now and again and figuring out what his true struggles are. And it's really cool to watch Asagi grow and become a better character because he is really likable, honestly, and that's really a good thing for this kind of thing because I believe that he's gonna win. I mean, he's the main character. You're following the main character through this, so it's kind of weird if he doesn't. Maybe he won't. I don't know. I have honestly no clue because this series is full of surprises, but overall, it's very enjoyable. I really enjoy how it is doing things. There are so many cool and special and action-packed and memorable moments that a series combined with the art characters and stuff that just down the line is just going to get better and better for it. And there are like 140 chapters out right now, I think, and with an anime on the horizon, this series has the potential to be big, and I honestly believe it will be. It is so good, so unique, and so much fun to watch every time it comes out, or every time I'm reading more of a chapter and catching up. It makes me want to binge it so hard because it's so good, and I cannot wait to read it all. And I just feel like a physical book is on the horizon because it's finally got its digital, and I just think the sales will be able to propel it. The anime is going to propel it. I just think a digital thing will not be long for it. I think a print release will be very soon for it, and that is when I'll be picking up the prints for it, is when actually it gets put out in English, because I cannot wait to check it out, and there's just no way it can't, because it is an absolutely amazing series. If I have to give a little bit of a downside of it, it is a death game, so it really does give way that the main character is going to win, and that these other side characters probably won't win, or anything like that, so it is kind of sad to see that kind of thing, because I'm not to guarantee that is what it happens, but I mean, it's a death game. You don't follow the main character through it and then like 90% of the time they lose. No, it's 99% of the time they win, and so maybe the rare chance that it won't happen will be very entertaining and very interesting to see how that goes. But let's be honest, he's most likely gonna win, but that doesn't make the journey any less fun. Overall, it's very enjoyable. Maybe some of the soccer things I just didn't care about, and maybe some of the dialogue was just too much for me, but basically just huge soccer knowledge that I just honestly, not caring about soccer, I just didn't care about, to be honest. But other than that, overall, I think it's a great series, even for people who don't like soccer, just like their action-packed sports series. It's very, very approachable and very awesome. It's got a nice dark undertone for it, and it does have its nice lighthearted moments as it does, and like jokes throughout of it. So it's a very nice pacing of happy, sad, you know, all over the place stuff, and it's very good, and it's not very jarring to like switch back and forth between these different moods. And overall, it is a great series, a definite 8 out of 10 for me personally. I liked it. I really enjoyed it for a soccer manga, and it really makes me want to read more. He does a great job at creating this series. You did a good job, Chief. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think about this series? What do you guys think about Blue Lock? Do you enjoy it? Do you not? Tell me in the comments below. I'm very interested to see what you guys think about this series, because I always like to know what other people's opinions are, because I've been told that my opinion is very strong, and people often don't like my opinions, and that's just okay. And I'm interested to see what your guys' opinions are. I want to know what you guys think about this series, because I'm just interested. You know, I'm a curious guy who likes, you know, learning different things about different people. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot when you guys check out these videos. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you check out Blue Lock. Definitely do it. Link should be in the description for the digital copy. It is sold by Kodansha. You can get it on most digital platforms if you're just going to look it up on that to see if that's what it is. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and DubsNotSubs.